The Berlin Boxing Club Oration by
Andrew Santander, Henry Jones,
and Peter Ruane. The Berlin Boxing Club is a novel about a young boy, Carl Stern, who goes through many challenges as he becomes a boxer. The main challenge being that he is of Jewish lineage, and the time period being set in World War II. This presents a plethora of disadvantages and walls in his path and closed doors.
We have chosen the characters Sigmund Stern and the Wolf Pack, which is a collective group of boys who go to a school which has recently become Nazified.
I chose these characters because one of them reflects the Nazis' beliefs and their moral code quite well throughout the novel. And we chose the other character, Sigmund, because he is an upstanding person and a very clear example of justice throughout the novel. Today we will be comparing and contrasting concepts of justice between Sigmund Stern and the Wolfpack's ideals. Sigmund believes in equal treatment and punishment for those who have committed wrongdoings, but if you have done no wrong, there is no problem. And in contrast, the Wolfpack believes that the Wolfpack's belief is that those they deem inferior shall be punished for their wrongdoings. Usually, however, these wrongdoings are very opinionated, and only the Nazis truly view them as wrong.
This is Sigmund Stern. He believes if you do something objectively maleficent, you deserve to be punished. An example of this Shane now describes on page 177. He says, after his brother is arrested, Sigmund says, your uncle brought this upon himself. He and his group knew they were taking too much risk. This shows how Sigmund thinks people will be punished for what they deserve. An example of this Shane now describes on page 91. Carl says he was somehow in a league with homosexuals. Even Jews didn't like homosexuals. It was even something everyone agreed on. This shows that Sigmund will work with those that even nobody else liked, because they haven't done anything intendedly bad.
So I have the Wolfpack, and the Wolfpack punishes those who they feel are inferior to themselves. They feel they are superior, and because they are pure German, and that everyone else is wrong and should be punished, even if they haven't done anything bad. The quote says, "But I'm not Jewish," I quickly said. "I've never even been to a synagogue." "That doesn't matter," Gert said. "You have Jew blood." The Wolfpack proceeds to then assault and harass him. It illustrates the Nazis' mindset of intolerance and hate to the Jews.
So, in a compare and contrast graph, which you can see here, Sigmund has a sophisticated mindset, and he thinks actions are only bad if they hurt or hinder another. And he believes in equal treatment for those who have done no wrong, and therefore should not be punished. He doesn't like Jews, but he disagrees with their mistreatment and how the Nazis behave towards them. And he believes in punishment, but not severe or harmful punishment. In contrast, however, the Wolfpack has a crude and brash mindset, and they believe that their race is superior to anyone else, and that anyone else is inferior. The Nazis believe that homosexuals have done wrong and that they should be punished, even though they've done nothing to hurt anybody else, and they're not truly interfering or doing anything wrong. And they do not like Jews also as well, so they believe the Jews should be punished. Are you starting to see a trend here? The Nazis tend to punish people just who they don't like or who they have some sort of grudge against, and severe treatment, usually physical punishment when something wrong is committed. One example is concentration camps and things of that nature. However, they do share two similarities. They don't like Jews, and they both believe that evil should be met with punishment.
Well, the significance of these two characters is, first off, starting off with the Wolfpack, is the Wolfpack signifies the ideals of the Nazis, following their ideals and practicing them and putting them into practice. While Sigmund, on the other hand, he represents being just in situations where things are against you, and being a voice of peace when things are against you, which is very hard to do. Alright, so in conclusion, the real life significance of these two people or organizations is Sigmund provides aid to those in need that he sees as benevolent, innocent, or uninvolved, should they be in need, and treats people according to how they act and behave. On the other hand, the wolf pack, essentially big bullies that pick on you just because they don't like you, and use their own twisted philosophy to justify their actions, mirroring the Nazis themselves. Justice is about treating others equally and giving them their due for their actions. Therefore, Sigmund Stern has the true essence of justice. Thank you. That will be the conclusion of our presentation.